morning. I hope you're doing good wherever you are. My name is Sophia and welcome back to Sophia Live. The impeachment motion against President William Ruto is being drafted. The motion that is to be tabled by Saboti Member of Parliament Caleb Amisi is now being drafted. Caleb Amisi, together with lawyers, are coming together, of course, to present something tangible, something that will ensure that Ruto is kicked out of office. And I'm seeing also what Amisi is doing is meeting these political party leaders. Of course, I think it is just making these, trying to consult with them to convince their MPs, because these MPs belong to political parties, and him trying to meet these leaders of political parties to urge their MPs to submit their signatures. I think it is a good step towards ensuring that we are sanitizing our country, because sincerely speaking, something has to be done. Well, whether the impeachment succeeds or not, the good thing is at least Caleb Amisi is trying to do something, because President William Ruto has made it clear that he is not stopping. The setting up of the Ebola facility will go on as planned. Is not planning to return back the 1.7 billion Kenyan shillings given to him by the USA to set up this facility, to set up the Ebola facility. So Ruto and money, and we know Ruto and money cannot be separated. Ruto, when we show Ruto money, Ruto sees everything. Doesn't care how the consequences of his actions. At this point, I think Ruto doesn't care the consequences of his actions. Anything that comes in his mind, he does that without even trying to consult the people of Kenya, the people who elected him to be their leader. So Ruto has decided that it is going to be him and his decisions moving forward. He's not going to listen to Kenyans. He's not going to listen to concerns of the Kenyans and any suggestions from Kenyans now. He has closed that door. Moving forward, I think it is now him and him alone. So let's see how this impeachment is going to take shape. Of course, it is going to expose a lot of these MPs who are singing one term while behind the doors they are meeting these leaders. I know it is going to expose them. We want to see, Kenyans want to see who is going to say no and who is going to say yes. This is where Kenyans are going to draw the line and know that in 2027, this MP need to go. This one need to stay. Because definitely, if you cannot protect the people who elected you, then you have no business being an MP. It is as simple as that. If your MP cannot protect you, if your MP is there to protect the executive, that the relationship between that MP and the people who elected him or her is over. And that MP has no business being in parliament and all that. So Kenyans, let's be observant. Let's see how this is going to go. Me, I like it. I like that at least we have someone courageous enough to come forward and say that we must stop Ruto, because it must happen. Something has to be done. And this is a good thing from Caleb Amisi. To the politicians, you know, Kenyans, we have to change our politics and everything, politics in this country. Ruto has done a lot. There is nothing that at this point, looking back since 2024, there is a lot that has happened in this country. And Ruto has done a lot. Ruto has amevunja sheria. Ruto has ignored our constitution. Ruto has ignored our rule of law. Ruto has ignored everything in this country. Everything that guides this country, Ruto has ignored. Ruto doesn't even respect the judiciary. So this is a man who is about himself and his interest. So Ruto is doing everything possible to protect his interest and to ensure maybe he's achieved. I think one of the dreams that Ruto has is to become one of the top 5 billionaires, or is it trillionaires in this world, because going by his actions, you can say that this man is chasing money. This man is chasing money. To him, the end justifies the means. So he's chasing money by all possible means. Any deals that come by, is ready. Is ready to seal that deal and is ready to submit his signature, regardless of its consequences. He doesn't care whether Kenyans are going to die, whether Kenyans are going to be affected in any way, whether it is endangering the lives of Kenyans. To him, doesn't care about that. Now we know the kind of president we have. Now what next? What next? What next? This is the biggest question that Kenyans are asking themselves. And this is where we're talking about we bring in the united opposition and the Linda Mwananchi team, because only these two groups, their unity will determine how we are going to move forward with everything politics in this country. Their unity is needed right now. They have now to forget about their their interest, and of course their vision as an individual, and if they really love this country, they must put the interest of Kenyans first. So their unity is needed. They need to come together. They need to understand that our political space right now is just different, not like in the past, and they need to bring that unity and ensure that we are getting these rogue people out. I think another 5 years with this regime is like a death sentence. It's like I feel like we'll be like in prison. We will have no freedom of everything, freedom of speech, right to. I think itakuwa kama like tuko jela. Clearly, the signs are there. The signs are there that if we give these people another chance, then it is over for us. It is over for us. So whether this impeachment is going to succeed or not, our biggest mission is to ensure that this regime is falling, and it should fall really hard. I've been saying that I don't want to see that an MP who has been for the 5 years protecting the executive and the governors who are doing nothing getting more than 100 votes. This is something that I've been thinking about, that the 2027 is all about us embarrassing and humiliating these people. If there is a governor, if your governor has done nothing and you are just waiting for that moment to punish him or her, make sure that governor is not getting more than 100 votes. In fact, the votes he or she should be getting is from his relatives, out of course, Uruma and everything. But we must punish these people. They must feel us. In the 2027 election, they must feel us. They must, we must go hard on them. I don't want to hear that a governor who has been there doing nothing getting 10,000 votes. From who? From who? We are angry. These people should not be getting more than 100 votes. This is just my prayer, that we have to humiliate and embarrass them. The same way they are humiliating and embarrassing us is what will happen to them in 2027. So to Caleb Amisi and the team, I wish you all the best. And to our MPs, we elected you to represent us. We want to see you fighting for us and fighting for what is best for this country. That is your only mandate. It is a simple job. Just ensure that Kenyans are protected. The people who elected you are protected. Simple. Simple. Imagine the MPs have the simplest job in this world. Just to ensure that your country is moving the right direction. That is the simplest thing to do. Or I'm dreaming, because how else can you describe their job? Just sitting, discussing, and ensuring that you're taking the country in the right direction. It is as simple as that. So ensure that this thing is happening. We want to see it happening. We want to see this thing happening. So Kenyans, I'm so excited and waiting to see how this is going to fold, because a lot has been happening in this country since 2024. We've never been peaceful. No single day Kenyans are having it just a peaceful day, a happy day. It is everyday issues here and there, every day fighting something. It is just every day fighting something. Every single day Kenyans are just fighting something. If not in the streets, they are on social media fighting something. This is not we are just being, I think, so much oppressed. It is now getting out of hands. We're living like, I don't know, our lives have been cornered. Yani tunaishi kama sijui mbwa or some, I don't know. Something has to be done. Me, I'm so tired. Every day issues here and there, every day is us. And the people, we are asking them to behave. They're not listening to us. They're giving us the don't care attitude. How are we even going to have another years with these people? People who don't listen, people who don't listen to our cries, to our concerns, to our... No, this must come to an end. It must come to an end. If not by this impeachment, then the 2027 is the moment for us to speak our voice and to show these people that tulikuwa tumewavumilia sana. I hope it is going to happen. I hope we will not be doing this and then when IBC will be announcing results, you hear Governor X, sijui 100, unashanga 100k votes imetoka wapi? Kenya, we got to be serious. We got to be serious with our lives, and we got to be serious in protecting this country. It is just that we have no option. We really have no option. We have to protect this country and to protect our interests. Other than that, we shall cry. We shall cry. We must really not play again with this thing called politics. We have to sanitize this political space for the betterment of this country. So allow me to end this video here for today. Thanks for watching. This is Sophia Live.